Testing, testing. So guys, who are live again to shack up more stuff for the new update? I want to discuss more stuff while we chat. I can clear my mind. Oh, Juji. 282. Evening, you. How are you? That looks good. That really looks good. Tropical Shite Vacation. Fine, just hit rank 30. I saw the post. How can you get it so fast, man? Do you have all books on 99? This is crazy, huh? So I will be playing the pages here for a while until I get to check everything else. Oh yeah, it went up to Adventure Rank 28 when the cap was raised. You're just tossing fire on these water monsters. I think my Firebringer is maxed. Should be. If he is maxed, let me remove him. Hello, there. What are you doing? Just play a little more, copy, to talk about what's happening before I make the videos, because I didn't even test everything yet. I want to test everything that's new and we'll make a topic here with the help of everyone. Got any early today, the other two are worth the chase? I would say not. Moving forward, you will not need them. Hey, Anch, das? Oh no, Pretinha! It's always waiting. Jump on me and scratch me. And stop an Enya. Rasmus says, did my pools and anyone multi then went on PT4 duty? It's kind of similar to me. I did 2 multis for Enya, 16 multis for Judy and Ian. Bush, are you asking if goddess can stack multiple jumps? Yes, yes. How does that work, J-Prek? Wastelands, you can also check Firebringer. If you are afraid, you can run stage 20. And that said, took me 55,000 to get everyone except Goddess. I see. Not that bad. Want to see the changes of the units? Did someone post yet? Good question. Let's see if there's something on Reddit. Nope. Nothing on Reddit. Maybe on SaGa Wiki. Yuji went in from Platinum style to a very strong one. I want to test a little bit of Goddess, or at least know how she works. If you want to test JPREC, if you have Kihachi as well, you can just run Fire Bringer, Q in on a turn, and see if you can stack. She's doing kind of damage for you. Yeah, her damage is similar to Joe's, a little higher even. But without the passive that decreases damage taken. But Joe is useful for when enemy attacks multiple times. If they only attack once or twice or just single target attacks, Joe is not as useful. A support, as damage is always useful. But Juji will do more damage overall for fire. There's no wastelands anymore? That was scrapped? Thinking about Platinum Styles, we have some new stuff on the Romancing Shop. Yeah, let's check. Need to make a list of new stuff. Romancing items. Romancing Shop was recharged. Amplify scroll. No, I have 140. I don't use this much anymore. Testament of Might. Ah, we can finally get promotion certificates. How much? Oh, 4? Crazy. Awesome. Promotion scrolls, how many? 3.6k. Auto tickets 4,000. That doesn't look like so much anymore. Styles. All the same. Equipment. Gear. Have it all. Accessories. Oh, Conquest accessories. Finally, people can get the best accessories in the game. Why would people want prismatic equipment now? New Holly Stones? There are new styles for those that don't have them, right? Do we have Galahad here? Still don't have. It's just that you already got him. I don't know which styles we're talking about exactly. Okay, Romancing Shop was restocking. Seven-day stuff. There's this Water Dragon boss in the remote island that's cancer. Ah, it will be an attacks event. Just like we had with, got the name. The guy with the 2 fishes. Magellan. Yeah, just like Magellan. Seems like there will always be a new super hard fight in the end of the books. Since you close the page, you can see anymore. Ah, what's new? Let's see. Ah, there was some news inside of it. Okay. Well, challenges are the same. Just got the free quest, banners, the UI stuff. You can awake everything at once. Let's talk about Expedition. Cap, status cap increased. Expedition can teach skills. Training now shows when someone is level 50. One of them was Valentine S. Monster Styles. Ah, okay. Expedition can teach skills. What else, guys? The status was increased. You can now awake all skills at once. One tap. Awake all skills. What about Amplify? Did something change it about Amplify? No. How did I know? Ah, we can forge double elemental weapons. Forge. Wow, elemental weapons. New boost pots. Yeah, let's get there. But first we can craft new double elemental weapons. Ah, the game already knows the ones that we can actually need. Like we have the fire and water one. This one is what? Fire and water. Who uses fire and water? Don't remember much. Was that a Game Boy character? Water and wind? Something on the edit page, they added something with the weapons. Edit page. Let's see. Edit. Equipment. Ah, it's just that they will now show which weapons can be upgraded. It will always say no. What is this move to storage? Ah, it's an... Ah, okay. How much you can get on storage? 3,000? Extra 3,000? Edit mode now has extra storage with 3K slots. You pull? Yes, I did, Mumu. I don't have Orlette and I don't have Goddess, but I got the remaining ones. In Triple S upgrade window, you can click on Unknown at Triple S and it will show you weapons in the future. Oh, really? Also, search button now actually works properly. Where? Storage. List. Move to storage. Lock mode. Hey, Neoflux, howdy. How are you? Pull it already? Go to Triple S upgrade, it's on the Forge button. Forge button. OS upgrade. Share, it's Genryu for fire and water, but do Genryu uses spells? They don't. Super Evolution not owned. Oh, yeah. Isn't this like a Halloween weapon? But why just 7? Those are the upcoming ones, I guess. Those future weapons. Yeah, so much options that I don't even know how to use. So exciting. Yes, indeed. Espinas tropicales. Is this Spanish? Base site. This is the book with the triple S spear for hidden quest, right? Yes, I guess. Let me check here. Request mode. I'm opening the JP website. Treasure chest reward would be a gun. The hidden one will be the spear. Yes, that's right. Espinhas tropicales. Brazilian Portuguese or Spanish? Had average luck. Had to go to 14 multi for Orlete, but cleared the other banner in 7. That's not too bad, New Flux. Not a single pity. In my case, I got Enya on second multi and needed 16 multis to get Leon and Judy together. I over-pitied. Hey, Shad, isn't that funny that we got a third book before we completed the first one? I think that there's one event missing on the first and on the second book. Or am I wrong? You had to PT both Pika for you. Oh my god. At least you had the gems, right? When we can upgrade remembrance weapons. I thought they showed in they were working on that, but they don't have a date, I guess. Yes, sir, goddess jumps do stack to ridiculous levels. That's what I wanted to know, JPrek. We can play with that. Not like this is super needed or what, but she can inherit that skill for her future style as well. So Super Evolution, the only thing new is that, right? Everything else is just the same. You can see future weapons. It's funny that this is a Halloween weapon. Is Halloween close, guys? Gothic Bat Lens. Phantom Fairy. Snowy Sweets Cane. Oh well. Sorry, I went to 14th for Goddess. You wanted her as 2 for her next style. That's exactly what we were talking about, Neoflux. Is this the last great sword for Leon? Leon doesn't use his great sword? It says just a sword, yeah. If they liked Prince Blade, maybe it's Garrett or Leon. No, I don't know, man. Didn't understand the Summer Enya hype at first, but one look at her kit and now I cannot decide with her, and it's true now. Wow, Stroom is still mostly a remembrance fighter. Is this banner's keeper? No. It's a hard thing to say, man. The banner is good. It's not as impactful as Joe and Liz, but it's almost as impactful as Alkaiser. It looks like a great sword, yeah. Flurry weapon. Ah! Alkaiser affecting Globo is much better, since he can recharge and starts with 2 evasions. People are using Alkaiser a lot on the new event. I was using. Always thought about Alkaiser before Joe. Enya has a similar impact while being a useful style. This jump stack, that's exactly what JPrek is saying. He might be coming, he might be. Jump stacks, yes. From Goddess. What else, guys? Forge button triple S upgrade. Those future weapons. What else should we talk about? Favorite classes? The whole system needs a dedicated video. Obsidian is unskippable as styles can be. Yeah, I mean, if we were talking that Joe is unskippable, and now Kaiser was close to. But now that we have used his evasion more and more, I can say that it's in line with those characters, somehow. A little less impactful than Joe, but a little more impactful than a Kaiser. And it's on the same lines. Better packages to buy? Yeah, there's some very nice packs. Let's add this as well. New packs to purchase. There's that pack that gives 500 gems and 600 gold pieces as well. Dual shop. I purchased it. I still didn't get my advanced welcome pack. I'll get it later. Together with this premium and 7-day dual pack. And those things are always good for the light spenders. As long as they don't purchase the other packs. Yeah, they upgraded. I don't think these other big packs are as good as the other stuff he bought. For people that can't purchase them, nice. Special shop, there's an icon here. Oh, why spend gems for this? Same. Oh, people still visit the daily shop? What else? Monthly shop got restocked. Yes, I already mentioned this. New free stage on event. New free stage on event. There's a boss stage like with Magnate last time. Have you locked it? No, I haven't. I just got back. I had lunch with a friend. And I just got back. Is there anything new on the shops? I don't think so. We have way less shops now. Ah, I need some Testaments of Might to rank 4. Give me those. I don't need that much of them. I don't need that many Awakening Stones either. I think I need anything on this. Hey Joker, how are you? Miku Stas says you never have lunch with us. Sometimes I eat when I'm streaming, but I don't know if anyone cares. Music's way better than Naruto music. I think we just get bored about listening to the same song all the time. Gojo says, why they still have those shops in the game? Takes a space for nothing. It's better because it was 3 times in the past. So we need some passive buffer for at least. Maybe with some more status, he would do it. Maybe. Main story was not updated, right? It's because we got Kihachi updates already, so there's nothing for us now. Is it time to talk about the auto system now? Clear the Anya banner. Thought I had to go to PT. Oh, I had to go to PT. Did one pull on Leon banner and got match. Got out. Seems nice, math. Need to get tomorrow from the shops. I can. I have 22. Okay, only. Oh yeah, probably spent a lot recently. 3k gens here. Not sure why they're not making guild as something like Guild Conquest or Boss, because it will just make them spend more resources, and I don't think they want at this point. Man says, I was hoping to get Leon in one Muchi, but no luck. Alright, see, special campaign, only 5 days left. Not much time here then. So besides the banners, guys, the only thing we didn't talk about was the auto system. The packs and the new items that we can use as well, right? Gray buffs are not cutting, so I guess even higher status you cannot solo anymore. Oh, cannot solo. Saruin is not doing enough damage for auto? Really? Show the might of 3 who excel in support. The might of 3? What are they talking about? Don't forget to talk about banners. Shall we talk about banners now or later? Later, right? Let's use this rematch settings. If you click none, it means that nothing will happen. Auto rematch. Memory rematch. So we need extremely fast farmers because it will save that timing to grind for you, right? You can see their placements on the formation, but we never know if they are exactly on a column or not. Sometimes they are like this and they are in a column. So instead of going for there, let's go for normal. Another thing is reduce its stamina cost. Its stamina cost. You can possibly solo fire farming in fire. Is it single target? If it's single target, 260G can. This column, yes. AoE. Creator could in the past. I don't know if he can still. Oh, if only we had someone that could hit this slash weak monster like 8 times and apply some sort of defensive buff. Who are you talking about? Isn't it T260G? It's probably not 260G. Who was it? Uflux said he uses Dora for fire AoE. Dora still works, you? Holy smokes, maybe I should go for Judy, lol. Judy, lol. It's an actor. He made a lot of movies. Judy, lol. It's not Jude. It's Judy, lol. R2, haha. You can set the auto rematch with to stop the different criteria. It's really nice. Oh, really? Let's check this out. And you still get level ups for skills, right? Or not? Go to stage level 10, for example. Oh, just run to stage level 10? We have macros, like, man. The game is evolving. Can I set auto to never stop? I guess. One thing I love is that you can set full auto to use full defense and support now. Exactly, we can click. Let's talk about auto now. Auto allows for support and defense. This is something else. Now let me see what you can do here. What are these enemies weak to? One thing about that I love about UniverSe is the robust auto battle systems, to be honest. It evolved, yeah, because it started pretty bland. Oh, this type here, fire. Let's see if you can steal solo. You wanted enemy weak to fire. Here we have enemy weak to pierce, cold, and lightning. This is for Murloc. Oops. Group number 4 is my farming squad. Let's bring one of the new units. Maybe this matcha. No. Enya. Is Enya skill fast? It's not. Let's bring her in. Uflux, I think my Arlette is broken. Her S3 is still on level 1 and everyone else is on level 60. She's not leveling up? Got a medal that lets you add level to stages. Ah, you can level that up, but we don't have the medal yet, or do we? S2 is fast, but the S2 it won't be used on auto. Just wanna try this memory rematch. Prepare for memory match. The quest clear time will be recorded. From battle start to victory plus extra time will be recorded as a time for a match. Only full power auto will be used for recording. Ah, so you cannot test support skills here, right? During their time recording, the follow will not occur. Ah, the recording will not allow for this. Ah, you can also enable or full. Shouldn't, right? Ah, whatever. Let's see. What if in the recording you get a combo? You restart the recording? You can get combos. Oh, and after that it says 23 seconds. We can finally test for characters that are faster, right? Awesome. Time for match. Extra time is 13 seconds. Record again. Daily auto rematch tickets. You can run as many as you want. Total time. You can even know the total time it's gonna use, so that you can rest easily. The only thing that could be better is to switch characters around, right? It would be a perfect out. I guess I'm asking too much, right? And I think it start on time now. Yeah, that's what I heard. And more stamina. And overflow super. That's for new players, because we don't need that anymore. Who said that you can go to a level? Like you can say, stop when you reach your stage level 10. Where does that work? Oh, that's for normal auto? Where? Only regular auto rematch. Auto rematch, okay. Where do I click? Settings. Hey, Juice Mungo is back sending gifts to Red Reader. Oh, thank you so much. Is Red Reader here? Probably lurking. Thanks for sending this gift, my friend. Let's just send some thanks. And virtual hugs, please, guys. Thanks so much. Juice Mungo again. Virtual hugs to you. Feeding your subs like candies. Yes, Red Reader, you were here. Ah, you were already talking to me. Sorry. We were talking about Saruin and all. Thanks. Number of rematches. Settings. Stop. Oh my god. Normal auto rematch can allow for rules. Target stage level. Why can I not target the stage level yet? Rematch goal settings. Target stage level 10. Stop when all daily matches are used. Stop when defeated. No, don't need that. Stop when the stage is unlocked. It's just the same as saying that. Stop when a quest is conquered. Oh, on conquest. Vibrate notification. Let's see. Let's see if it stops on stage 10. Is it the third time in a row? Is it? Lace was here as well. Jorapul's missing only Lian from both banners now. Oh, I see. Supposedly she's top tier support for quite some time. And yeah. Yeah, Stadia sensation. Starting with Enya banner is much better for long run. Can also use her heals and support skills to stack jumps. So you can really stack jumps, right? Oh, this video on Discord. Let me watch this. Alter match. Stop it because specific number of her matches have been reached. Ah. I done it this wrong way. Auto memory is offline form. Yeah. Oh, we have a boss here. The might of 3 who excel in support. Ah, characters have 3 types of support skills. Is that right? I have to finish ones to unlock. And meanwhile, let me see this video of Big Wreck. The only problem is that she does not boost her damage with each hit, right? You need to sunder it. But that's pretty cool. Her new version will help with that. Actually. Current goddess on G. Curl over launch, grants suit. Herself heat up. Ah, she gets a heat and sun attribute boost. Ah, but her chances are blunt. Oh no. Some of her attacks are blunting sun, blunting sun. Blunting sun. She still got something out of that. Are we gonna go back for Roulette and Goddess? I don't think so. What's up, it's Sky? Go share what's up. Got a treasure chest here. Auto rematch. Settings. Target stage level. Stage level 10. Close, yes. So I wonder if Goddess will be very good win for next type comes. That one is super far. We're at least 5 months away, 6 months away. But at least it's released with, yeah, silence and beauty. People want silence. Beauty maybe. Let's see if it will stop on stage 10. Who his real name is Uno? You're talking about some quest? I don't know because I haven't unlocked that. Not yet. Yeah, so far it's working. 2-stage level 10. It's a riddle. Let's see. Arlette and Goddess worded. Got any? I should stop pulling. They are useful for the time being. They don't have long legs. If you want to think about the future, I think you should stop. Way too many banners are coming in the future that are good. Hawk and Misty. Ah, because Misty is Egg and Hawk has no name? Hawk is a code name, maybe. We're getting good styles a lot now. If every banner is like this too, then really no bad styles. Since save for Kurt. Yeah. Kurt always break the rules. Always a bad style. JP just got yet another macho, right? Oh, they always get macho. The JP Wiki may have it mistranslated. I'll have to check the wiki in order to make my videos. If I'm honest, I haven't played Romancing Saga 2. Oh, Romancing Saga 1. I only played the Minstrel Song. Curious why you overpitched it for Judy. It's mostly because she's a famous character and she's on a famous banner. Most people will have Judy, so I like to showcase famous characters. Judy is a strong damage dealer that works well with Farbringer as well. Now the buffer that is also made for AoE. We don't have that many buffers that are also made for AoE. She debuffs intelligence, and I skipped many intelligence debuffers as well. I have to remove this ninja. Now, I will not click stop. Let's see if it's working. Ah, fan pool, got it. No. I don't care about Judy on this point. On this level. P260G pool as fan pool. Aha, auto rematch it. Stop it. Amazing. You can over PT Judy and skip Mama or Latte. Cannot have them all, Gojo. Free triple S gun. Ah, you can now open all. Okay, this is another change. And now open all max treasure chest. All at once, right? Yes. Oh, another one of these promotion certificates. Oh good, I was getting sick of openly then individually. Finally. Using memory auto farm now, I can still play other content while they farm? I don't know, I don't think so. It's for you to play other games. And forget a little bit of Romancing Saga. Ah, fire. We were talking about fire. But single target or not? I think you can play other content. I don't know. Let's see if it's single target. I need to get my medicine. Gens. You are doing Remembrance Battle while they farm. That's awesome, man. I didn't know. You can do something else while your party farm. Another change. They put more SaGa in our SaGa so we can SaGa while we SaGa. That's right, Miku. You can play uncleared content but not farm. Ah. I mean, challenges and remembrances. Makes sense. Was it a single target stage? It was not single target. Sorry. Maybe another stage. You know exactly what we wanted. We are grinders. How'd your pools go? Asks Peter. Could have been worse. With 17 multis for just 4 new styles. I skipped my Orlette and Goddess. Got the remaining. Cannot do auto rematch while playing in the background. Yeah, it makes no much sense. GCG can solo farm at least. I don't need Lian if I have Kihaki. Different utilities, but because this Lian is mostly blunt, Kihachi is slash and lightning, slash and cold later. I mean, slash and cold and slash and lightning later. It's different. I cannot say one replaces the another. Lian also does not need support. It's not like Hihachi that's much better when used with Label. And go to the bathroom when your characters farm. Or you can play on the bathroom. Say if you have Hihachi, then you don't really need News or Peanut. For what Share video pointed out, Peanut doesn't rely on Slash or Cold Lightning weak targets. Exactly, Matt. That's the difference between them. Water Dragon Remote Islands is pretty hard, says look. That's what people are saying. Like the Magnate fight, right? Yes. 1 second. Miku says, do not farm oil in the bathroom. That's where you do hard challenge. Very hard challenges. How dare you? Look says 8,000 damage, turn 14. 8,000. Creator is still farming stages where the enemies are weak to fire, because they are also weak to sun usually. G practice. Woo! Lian on first Muchi. Awesome. You are out. How many gens you have, J-Prac? The dragon with Joe, Halloween Asper, Key, Nuenia, and Firebringer. People are already using Nuenia. Oh my god. They start hitting pretty hard if you go over 15 turns. I see. So they want you to do damage. That's how they are giving power creep. Reaching their results. Let's stay here till we unlock stage 10. Creator is the only good unit you are missing. This Creator. Oh no, don't use this skill. Still thinking about stream myself, got 50k gens left after this banner. I won't get the guy just because I know I can do without him. Ah, here only the first hit will be fire. Auto rematch to target stage level 10. Rising Dragon formation, Rising Phoenix, yes, that's what you meant. Character order. It's listed. I won't be getting through. First Lian you won and he finally didn't pick up a fight. You are a Lian hater, right, J-Prac? I know. We always knew. Hater. Yeah, it's still working. Usually the enemies are also weak to either lightning or to fire. So he solos. Get rid of fight shark to eat the shark, use the tiger shark formation. That's a good one. Makes sense. A player rank never reaches 3,000. Maybe finally. Thought I was to use for news, but he's not really a shark. It's totally not a shark. Yeah, the grind in this game now, it's super nice. Everything's much better. Items can give you more free quest experience. First stamina now caps at like 12,000. Yeah, you can overcap now. You can overcap. How does auto memory work? You record a run of your characters and the game will just play that run infinitively while you have stamina potions, automat tickets, and you can set how much it will run. It's for people that want to sleep, and you can close the game and it will still be running for you. A club for Aladdin in one of the treasure rooms. Nice. Now I need a Judy weapon. People are saying that there is a triple S weapon for Judy. Let's check this out. Yes, King of Calamity. I saw this weapon before. I don't know it's Judy. Yeah, this was not made for Judy. It was made for Squad, Strife. Yeah, the Fire Dark Mages from Israel Song. Minions. There's also new triple S Spear, the True Spear Aldebaran. Yes, yes, yes. Would you weapon? Your Aspergal weapon. A Aspergal weapon? But it's not a triple S weapon. UG has an SS staff in his record. I see. Better. But you know that some of these things they created because they created a problem. When they released the free quest mode, people wanted to grind for those weapons. I don't know why, because I would not care much about 9% more damage, but some people want to have it all. So they created a problem. People are grinding more than usual. So they created this new way to grind faster without having to play the game. And then now, awesome. People can grind and play other stuff. There's no other way to make the grind better. I think you can craft SS Mirage Flower Dual Elemental types. You can. But I was asking about a triple S weapon. Great deep. Oh, it's deep. Creator. No, 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 no. Can he still grind this? He said there's an SS staff, not triple S. Okay, Prack, don't get too excited. Double S, not triple S. He can't solo. One second, guys. Something important came up. Still run is one, right? Music's pretty good. Everyone is saying, let me see. Let me remove this ninja from the party. It's just slowing me down. Yeah, the soundtrack is different. I don't recognize. Reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, Donkey Kong Country. I'm glad they changed it. It's relaxing, nice drums to it. Instead of just the flute, right? Creator banner coming back. I feel like I missed it on some good units since you started over playing again January 2 weeks ago. No, the spinners only come back on Celebration, like half anniversary. You just have to use some other character that will do similar, but Creator itself only way later. The music with the Biwao and Shuri released was horrible. I know what you're talking about. You like the Biwa music, but got old for sure. It was a whole month, right? Ah. Like Eagle Malholm Spring song. People use it to love to hate that song, I guess. Let me run this one auto to level 10. I need to send a picture to schedule a consult. A meeting. It was decent on the first and second time, but yeah. Who? Oh, you who are show your might here. Asilus steadfasty. Some of the words are too blurry. Asilus, but not just Asilus, something else? It's saved stage 10. Also. Getting close to level 10. Share, the one is to clear stage with Miss Surfing. Ah, okay. Asilu something. Companion. You can farm while you do other stuff off screen. You still do the same thing. Let's test this a little. But it's based on number of retries, not based on unlocking a stage. I think 2-stage unlock is still better to run than normal auto. And after this we will be discussing the banners, guys. Let's run just a little. Following class will be registered as a favorite. You can favorite. You can 5 stages for auto. I'm gonna fave this stage here and let's go to the home screen and see what happens. Check new match on GP. I did not. I just saw the picture. Favorite quests. Battle prep. Imori rematch. Record. Goddess did like 12 attacks? Yes. You have also Silver Emperor, Kihachi, or Kaiser for bringing. What do you all suggest to add? And it's good for you, you don't have buffers, it seems. You need buffers. 18 seconds. Fast. Extra time. We can run for like 2 minutes. Because you cannot add a rule like stop when I do something like the new auto. You love the team of the new units or JP? What's the team? There are new human male, human female, all of that. New Nadart. Who is this girl? Oh, Princess Ray? Barely looks unless you have to click. Oh, memory rematch. Ah, that's awesome, man. Ooh. Let's see when it stops. Then 5 expedition. First time catching a string. Oh, nice, Kawaii. Welcome. And hope to see you more often. Ryan says, hello, Cher. I've been watching our YouTube videos for some time now. You are the source for information on this game. Thank you for all the work you put in. Oh, no worries. Thanks so much for saying that, Brian. I try my best. Thanks for watching. They are all riding a dragon. All of them? You were saying that. I didn't notice. All of them are riding a dragon? But which dragons? Dragons from SaGa? Can you ask questions? Of course. Do it. You can also join Discord if you have more questions and you're not live. SOF is strong. Sif is strong. Let's see. This Julian has at least some. Stuck with 160 power range. How do you break into... every time the game gets new content, they increase the status cap. Some characters will have a little more CP than others, but your CP is not that bad. I cannot get into 170 power myself. The game just stops you from grinding, because there is a limit. We call it the HP cap usually, but it's a status cap. Each character has some. That's why we guide through HP. So 170,000 was not possible. I was on 167,000. Oh well, haha, I was worried I was missing something. No. The game always changes and increases. Don't know who are the buffers. I said Enya stage sensation. She buffs via attacking. 3 expeditions will give me my rewards as well. Last rewards. Ah, Expedition also gives hidden status now. It didn't give before. Let me say this. And hidden status. Defeat status for auto. Memoria rematch. It's offline grind. You can play hard challenges while you grind. I should also check how much stamina potions you can get. Yeah, you can extremely overcap now. What's the current limit? 900, so 20 times the limit, I guess. Yeah. You can now overcap your stamina by 20 times your cap. Am I missing something? Shall we go over the banners if you want? Yeah, I'll go over the banners in a few. Results were displayed. Ah, this is awesome. Great. It's a favorite stage, that's why it's saying here. You can even click and delete. I've been watching him for years. He is truly the stars of information. Oh, thank you. For years? But you got back in the game recently. I think I'll go to the banners. Just 1 second, guys. Any cards on GP banners? Yeah, that was a good update. The game runs smoother. Yeah. Also seems like loading time is super smooth now. Okay, so let's go over the banners. And we'll start with Anya's banner. It's even the first banner to show here. So, this banner, the best character is Anya, of course. She is good because of different utilities. She has a lot of roll compression. She can use this Luminous Blasting to apply defense boost if you are using her with Shirei and future BP buffers, because this lasts for 3 turns. She already has 1 defense boost, as you can see here, that decreases damage taken by 15%, and she has 3 stacks of defense up, that gives you 555. So she can be like Liz for defense boost, but still does damage. That's pretty great. Luminous Blasting, as you can see here. And every time that she attacks, she buffs all status. If she's attacking with skill 1 or 2. All status by 15%. And she works in scenarios where bosses will remove your buffs on start of turns, like buffs from Empress, for example. So that defense up and defense boost is already pretty nice, because it's 2 layers of defense, and then she can get 3 layers, but only via BP batteries. Besides that, she can also apply this Tropical Refresh. That's a passive that by the end of a turn removes all debuffs to your main offensive status, STR, Agility, and Intelligence, save for Dexterity, and they will all self-recover HP, around 250 or more. And she also gives 15% increase in damage for the whole squad for the whole fight. The first turn, she only has Sun. As you can see, Tropical Shine Vacation is just Sun, and then after that, she would just be cycling between Light Needle and Luminous Blasting. Light Needle still gives you at least Morale Down Medium, sorry, morale down small. So that decreases damage taken by 15%, and you can cycle Light Needle with Luminous Blasting. In this way, you usually have 2 defense boosts and 1 morale down, and then again, another defense boost and 3 defense ups. So she's more of a character that decreases damage taken overall in the fight, while buffing for the turn, and still allowing you to buff versus enemies that remove your buffs on start of turn, since she needs to attack. And she is usually fast. You can see 110% agility. That's pretty unnatural for characters that are not mages. Her agility is over the top. And damage with her is just okay. She's not really a damage dealer. As you can see here, she only has 20% damage increase. If she uses a multi-hit attack, does she buff many times? Multi-hit? No. She would need a skill that has multi-attacks. And she doesn't have that. Stopped playing, then got back into their games that got boring. From time to time, you check back the games you had fun. I see. Makes sense. The Luminous Blasting is for your whole squad, but Light Needle is for just one enemy. So if you are fighting versus multiple enemies, you're better off bringing ScherBR. But if it's just one target, you can cycle Light Needle and Luminous Blasting just fine, since she has 5 AP per turn. That still gives you a pretty similar damage reduction to Liz, a little less. The good thing about Liz is that she can also be your main healer. Yes, she can, while still giving BP. And Enya is not about that. She does give you 1 heal per turn, just like Liz, but she does not give BP. Enya replaces Liz in many squads, but can also work together with Liz. For the future, the enemies will start doing more and more damage. That's why most characters will have at least 1 damage reduction to the whole party. And Enya plus Liz is a lot of utility. Liz gives BP to Enya, that reduces her stress. You don't really need ScherBR now. Sometimes you will just want to remove ScherBR because you can add more utility to the party if they don't have BP problems. So Enya can be used in different ways. You can also inherit her skill that buff breaks the enemy. Let's go over that. That skill also applies attack down. So you have yet another layer of defense via inheritance. Oh, this is Enya. People that skip Liz really want to pull for Enya. In her style number 1, she has a Toyodor that has double elements as well. So she will be buffing all status by 15% while removing all enemy buffs and applying this attack down. It costs 6 BP, she has 5 per turn, meaning that she can use it many times before she runs out of BP. Damage is non-existent, you barely do any damage with this Enya, but a lot of different stuff on the same time. You need to buff break the enemy every turn, that is, she is good when inheriting. Now, the older version of Enya is more offensive, this one here that I have, and she can also inherit that skill, the second one, but she still gets only 5 AP per turn, so it's just the same thing. You can see here. This version of her is not as useful anymore. People will be running the most recent one most of the time. This is more offensive, and we can get offense via or other damage dealers. Now let's talk about the other characters from the banner. So that's why I believe she's useful, because of role compression. She can replace Liz when you need extra stuff, and she can still work with Liz when you need extreme defense. Now, there is Orlette, that is a pretty interesting character. When she lands an attack, she grants this Binding Flames. On the start of the turn, this enemy will then debuff its own STR and intelligence by 5%. You can stack this multiple times, but it will always be just 1 trigger per turn. The good thing is that sometimes the enemy will use Defy Weakness before it even attacks. And sometimes they will do it by the end of turn. Depends on the boss, the behavior. If it just starts and then use Defy Weakness right after, it's bad, because, well, Defy Weakness will remove this effect. If it's by the end of turn, then this one works well. So when she lands an attack, she will just trigger this. She can also apply this via the skill number 2. That's pretty cheap. You can see it's just 4 BP. It's AoE. She can use 2 times per battle only, but she applies these Binding Flames as well. So if you have 2 Binding Flames applied, then on the start of a turn, that enemy will lose 10%. You can get even more, yeah, when you attack again. Binding Flames. So there will be a turn where you have 3 Binding Flames applied. Then she has this taunt attack that has a very cheap cost, and she heals a little, taunts, because she wants to counter, and she counters with this skill called Flame Hammer Plus. That's not even about damage, but it debuffs STR and intelligence by 10% when she is directly attacked. Although I don't really like this type of things, because look, when you are using a counter specialist, you are fighting versus a physical type of enemy, usually, right? So they use skills, direct skills. When you want to debuff physical damage, here you will be debuffing intelligence as well. So it's interesting that it debuffs both, but I don't know, some skills will be different, like dexterity based, some will be agility and STR based. And if you can counter, you usually want to kill the enemy super fast. And mages don't use many direct attacks. It's for physical bosses that also have ailments. You understand? That's why she works. So she'll just stay there and survive a lot because she already has this 50% damage reduction. She has damage reduction when she gets directly attacked. She can also buff break. You can see here. Buff break. No, wait, sorry. She debuffs when the attack lands, reduces target's status by 15%, and applies Guard Down. If you already have ScherBR US style, she debuffs all status by the same amount, 15%, and she even applies another one by 5% intelligence and will, and maybe an extra one via chase. She applies Guard Down, small, that barely increases damage output in the end. But she is a taunter as well that can counter. So you could say that in some cases she could be better than Esper, but since Esper buff breaks and buff break is so amazing, it's hard to justify. You get a little extra debuffs via STR and in intelligence if you get directly attacked, but I don't know if you get so much of this. The good thing is that she already has taunt via her passive, and she can taunt even further via her skill. So pretty similar to what Julian gets into number of taunts. Julian taunts himself and then uses stealths on everyone else's, right? Very similar, I believe. So the good thing about her is that she has a different type of debuff. She will apply this on the start of a turn of the enemy. This can be used for AoE, and can also be used for a single target. Sometimes it's good enough, sometimes it's not. In some fights, the enemies want to use the 5 awakens by the end of a turn, like I said. In those fights, it's okay. But some other fights, they want us to debuff at least 20 or 30% intelligence. This still works because you can use her skill number 3, although this one is kind of costly, she cannot use it all the time. Esper can use it all the time, her skill number 2. As you can see, when she lands an attack, she recovers 1 BP at least. So she has 4 BP, but not that much. For people with Esper and a good counter strategies, I don't think Orlette helps as much. Then we have Goddess, and Goddess is more interesting. She was changed in Global. She has this skill called Arsenal Ball that gives her 4 blocks, can only use it once per battle. And then she gets an extra overdrive attack called Arsenal Shiny Spike. Every time that you overdrive, you get this extra attack. And she also has this Chance Ball where she gets another attack in the next turn if she does not get hit. And this attack has a 25% chance to trigger another damage block. So she's useful against bosses that don't attack multiple times, so that she can keep this damage block. And if she does not get hit, she triggers more attacks for the next turn. And she has this skill called Haniwa Ball Shiny Spike that uses 17 BP. It's too much, guys. It's 4 to 7 hits of deep power. Sadly, you needed to have something like increased damage over each hit or some other effect. It just gives her high chance to damage block. It's not a guarantee. 37% chance to get 1 damage block per hit. So on usual, you get 1, maybe 2, sometimes 3 damage blocks. It's not exactly reliable because it's too costly. She has to use skill number 1 that gives her extra BP. So it uses 3 and guarantees at least 3, but sometimes gives 5 or 7. So you could say that you get at least 2 extra BP on average. Not so much. Oh, just 2, no, sorry. An average of 3 because it's 3, 5, 7. 3 is nothing. Yeah, I don't know. 2 to 3 points, usually. It's either 2 or 4, but sometimes 0. It's not enough. The problem here is that you have to at least save VP, and you can save VP by use of Beach Ball Star. You don't need to use a normal attack at least. But this needed to have something else, like, I don't know, maybe buff her intelligence. She has morale up and guard up medium. That means that she decreases damage taken by 25%, but guard up does not stack. She has 5 EP always. She does have one party utility, that is this defense up of small effect, max of 5 times. So just like Anya gives only 3 stacks, but she needs to not get hit, and she will give that 5% damage reduction to the party. So she needs to spend 5 turns without taking hits to give this all, but also 5% hit ups to the party. And if she's not damaged, she will also recover all surviving allies by around 250. It's not much. Her whole gameplay doesn't have much damage. When you see morale up medium, 25. Then she gets another 25 here, and then another 20. So 50, and then 70. 70% damage potential. It's not as extreme as some other characters can reach. If she had something to scale, that would be better. So she desperately needs stuff like Sundered to make her better. But she's not bad. If you manage to get her to block, you will get many attacks in order to increase her damage potential. But overall, I don't think it's worth to pull for Goddess, even with this whole mechanic here. In fights where we can stack, it would be nice, but there are not that many fights like that. So Anya is a must-have. The other two are not all that interesting. Even if they are worked right now, the damage dealers that we get in the future will be stronger, and the support with debuffs that we have right now, like Asper, is good enough. Although Orlette can be better in some scenarios than Asper, but mostly she's not. She's more of another character that has more than just debuff she can taunt, but even then, I don't know. When I can counter, I usually want to kill the enemy with my counters, not just debuff. And then for Leon's banner. Okay, Leon's banner is interesting because Leon himself, it's a little broken. His status are great, nothing stellar, but his will is finally on the 90. And he comes with all his bullets loaded, even anti-material shot. So damage on turn 1 is amazing. He can be used for grinding, but now with the new system, I think he's a little too slow. But he works especially for new players. He will always solo enemies that are weak to blood, but mostly any stage that just has one enemy, he solos. He loses 3 LP on start to have all of these bullets. You can inherit another anti-material shot from his latest style, and it still is good enough, even if you lose 1 turn. He will also allow some stages to be cleared faster. He's mostly a blunt damage dealer, nothing else. But even on that, on neutral, he also does good enough damage. He reaches 120% hit damage for turn 5, yes. 100 via hit up and 20% via intrinsic. Intrinsic can help in some content. Recent content is asking for sometimes evasion. He still has defense down, that allows him to increase his damage even further. And that is actually good enough, since you want to inherit anti-material shot. If you don't have anti-material shot, you can inherit his third style with a triple S power attack that gives him attack boost. So that will increase his damage as well. Defense down helps the damage of the whole party, not just himself. He's also a healer, that makes no much sense, and has a skill that can debuff STR. This is for just when he doesn't have BP. So that's Leon. Pretty stable, more of a farmer, but can also help with challenges for now. Old challenges as well. But future content just don't allow Leon to shine, since fights will take more than 20 turns, even with extreme damage dealers. Now Matcha. Matcha is very different. She is made for people to use Mystic Line formation. She increases spell attacks, I believe, by 75%. And reduces damage taken from skills by 25%, if I'm not mistaken. So, it's for when you are running a magical squad versus enemies that are using physical attacks. And that makes sense, similar to Hardy. She can even give more of this via her skill 1. can see here that lasts for 5 turns. She can use it once. You increase your damage output even further. It's for people that are building magical squads and in fights where you don't need extra will because you still have to use Rising Phoenix EX. And it does work. You can still increase a lot of your damage. Her status are not so high. You can see that agility could have been much better, but it's 98%. Enya is faster, for example. And at least endurance is good. Look, 90% for a mage. Her skill number 2 has this buff to intelligence for everyone, and then she launches an attack because she wants to increase the damage of mages. That's all. It's kind of like you sharing your damage, much like UDX Blue. UDX Blue wants to buff just someone and then buff everyone else. Matcha buffs everyone, buffs even further, and then keep buffing intelligence for everyone. It's more for offensive squads. Then Blaze Surfing is just a skill that has no real utility. A power, but no effect. You can still inherit her Sundered effect from her SaGa Magical Train, but her BP generation is not that great. For example, you need 8 plus 8, you need 16. She won't have 16 by turn 2, so you need to bring people that gives her BP. And she recovers... Oh no, she has, sorry. Start of a turn, she recovers 5 VP, max of 2 times per battle. She's the definitive version to apply Sundered. Yes. Gets 10 extra VP. Awesome. Yeah. So, she will be just using SaGa Magical Train to apply Sunder all the time. Indeed. That's why I don't do live reviews. I always forget stuff. She gets 100% heat ups on turn 5. And then when attacking with staves, she gets 130% max. And then she has 30% damage reduction. Doesn't need to be equipped for intrinsic. That's good. So, if you have Perfector Match, I guess this one is pretty cool to use as a replacement. For mage teams, if you don't have a full mage team, she will actually limit your damage. You will have to use other versions of Matcha. Either the past one that has a charge, or the Perfector version itself. But if you are running a full mage squad with new people like Judy, there's also Joe, Bunny Rock Bouquet, and more to come, well, she will help you. Now, Judy. People like Judy because she's a extreme damage dealer. You can see that her endurance is very fragile. Of course, she's a keto. Intelligence is just strong, but could have reached 130. Will is good as always. And she has a very interesting mechanic where you can either start with a Shadow or a Fire attack. The Shadow attack, Violet Knight, grants the user this dual cast Flutch for 3 turns. This will allow you to chase in the same turn where you are attacking. You will chase with Flutch, and then you always chases with Dark Flare. That's a 3-point power attack, always. It's a guarantee. So use Violet Knight. You will debuff the enemy intelligence by 15%. It's a chance, it's not a guarantee. And then she will then attack with Flutch. That is a full AoE attack that can debuff STR, so she can debuff both STR and intelligence. I don't know if this skill will use the same rank. Let me see here. Or if it will just debuff rank 1. So it will debuff STR by 10%. But it's not just that. If you use Violet Knight again on the next turn, she would then cast this dual cast Flutch twice. She can even cast this 3 times. Imagine, you can debuff STR by 10%, 20, or even 30% if you manage to keep casting. But in this case, she has to use 10 BP. She does have some support. When she attacks, she gets 1 extra BP. So she attacks 2 times, always. And then sometimes 3 times. If you are using Violet Knight, you are attacking 5 times. People that don't have Shirei will actually have to use skill 1 and then go back to Violet Knight and keep this cycle. But if you're using Shirei, for example, you can just keep using Violet Knight. Or if you bring her together with Saruin, because she'll get 1 extra BP by cast of Violet Knight, another extra via Flutch, and another extra via her Dark Flare. So, you get 3 by a turn, and then you get another 3 via the attacks, and another 3 via Saruins. So, she gets back 9 BP. When the first cast, in the second it's 10, and the third cast is 11. So, she can keep casting Violet Knight with help of Saruin. But she can also be used for full damage in Firebringer squads. In Firebringer squads, she will actually be able to get 1 extra BP via Dark Flare, always. And if you are running Sunflare Burst, she always chases with Fireball Plus instead of the Clutch attack. Fireball Plus is just damage, does not have any debuff, that's sad, but it is what it is. And she can do the same. She can just attack, cast this 3 times, eventually chase 3 times with AoE, apart from the skill itself, and the chase. So double S power, triple S power, and 3 chases of the power. But Judy is not just that, she keeps getting stronger when she attacks. She buffs this attack boost. If I remember correctly, this gives her a 10% damage increase. Lasts for 2 turns, so in this turn, in the second, she keeps buffing. Buffs 5% intelligence as well. So just more damage overall. Self-healing as well. And always doing more damage. She also has 30% damage reduction. She has 25% chance to evade. But she doesn't have many damage passive. As you can see here, she has 30% only. So she scales better via the attack boost. And from people that have stuff like Monolith up. Like, for example, Kaiser. And strong weapons and stuff. So I believe that the good part about Judy is to go and try to debuff with her second skill. Violet Knight is usually better because it can debuff, but if you just want damage, especially when you're using Firebringer, Judy is strong. In the future, Firebringer even gives BP and damage, so Judy will still be relevant in a way. And she doesn't have that many competition for Fire, and even for Shadow. On Shadow, she has Rock Bouquet as competition, and Rock Bouquet can also debuff, so you can use them together, but it will depend. But Judy is like that, there's no much need of inheritance. This skills work, it's just about damage and damage for mages, and you can use her together with, like I said, Matcha, if you want. And you can use Sundered, and Sundered works super well with Ruji because she attacks multiple times. So that's the styles of the banner. In my opinion, pulling for Enya is usually the best pick, because she will stay more relevant. Leon is an auto grinder, but for grind, like I said, we can now run on auto offline, and it takes speed into account, and Leon is pretty slow. And we have other characters that can grind solo now, especially Merlot Syra, and even T260G will be faster than Leon, I guess. Got. But there will be more as well. Tatiana is a very strong damage dealer in the future, but she's Menno. She's not as easy to use as Leon. That runs extremely well on auto. So if you like Leon, it's safe to get him because he will allow you to defeat some bosses faster. Judy will help when you need debuffs and damage. And you can still run Judy without Shirei or without Saruin or without Firebringer, but she's better when combined by those two, depending on the elements that you want to use. And Firebringer is a very strong character that can also debuff himself. And Matcha is interesting to amplify damage and make that Mystic Line formation even better. But I will believe that you'll be running her Sundered skill more often than anything else. Another one character that can be used for very fast runs. I guess that's the review. I believe I will give the Enya banner a silver award. Even with Enya, I don't think Orlette and Goddess are just all that good. Orlette is an interesting pick, and Goddess, I don't know, maybe a silver plus. What do you guys think? Let me read the chat here. Excuse specify when they trigger passive once. She has a fast skill from her feast trial that debuff on start. What were you talking about, Double P? So I keep watching his videos, love the information, don't know about veterans, but just regular players like myself, you love this kind of videos. Thank you. You thought about counter with Orlette, but Joe had butt counter works as well. You are right. You are right, Ozzy. But I mean, sometimes I use it headbutt more as a command than as a counter. I use it on 210 of Spiral. Because many times That guy, forgot his name. Ludwig attacked her directly, but I don't think I use it headbutt as much as a counter as I use it as a command. WP says, still watch even as a veteran. It's easy to forget something or just not think about all the possibilities. You are right. Use Piper says, being fast doesn't matter. WP because it only debuffs on the start of the next turn. Yes. Start of the next turn. Oh, you're right for some reason. I was thinking it was an attack, not on start. Yeah, it's similar to some of the recent buffers, but not exactly like that. Like Pale Nymph and all. Great. Well, you know how this insight's great for covering a game. Most don't cover things that really cover. OPCs are kind of like it's better on the start of a turn. Yeah, she can really hard counter some STR and intelligence. Bosses that only debuff on the end of turn. We're right. Depends on boss behavior. Sadly, it's not a generalist. Celine looks broken, says SaGa. She must mage for Remembrance. No, Remembrance is always easy for mages. You don't really need to pursue characters for that. The practice past one is a good DPS now with the triple S staff. You mean the one with a charge? Uh-huh. Hey, Somnolence, welcome. It's great for Firebringer. Yeah, as well. You're right, she works in both Fire and Shadow squads. That's right. But with different setups, which formation is best for Magic Squad? Mystic Line. Someone was saying, oh god, combine Judy with a new Rouge. Yeah. And Rock together with Sundered. Nice. New Rouge with his Judy may be a good idea. Makes sense. Matcha is good for all the units on the banners, except for Leon. Yeah, she just makes Leon worse. Man, since the major update with Sheree, we're being receiving threat after threat. Many different designs as well. Makes the game different. Tyler just got off work, so I'm excited for this new summer. Leon feels so behind. You guys are already discussing the units. What did I miss? Well, not much. I'll be making the full videos about them as well. Don't worry. You're helping me, sorry. Sundered best with Kihachi, Leon, etc. and Old Matcha will almost always be better. Yeah. Refactor Matcha will be better with all those physical types. Kihachi and Leon are physical types. So this new Matcha will always be better with mages, but worse with skill attackers. Hello again, ZT Games. Team SaGa. I don't know about Orlette and Inia. I want Goddess, but I don't know if I'll pull. I'll definitely be pulling for Leon's banner. I think that, in a way, the problem with Goddess, although she is strong, is that we will get characters that don't need to rely on a gimmick in order to have all that power. Like, this Arsenal Ball is cool and all, but she needs to block in order to get this extra attack. Not the OD attack, but the Chance Ball. If no damage is taken in that turn, we will get this type of damage without this type of gimmick in other characters in the future. That's why I don't know if it's pulling for Goddess will be so great. At least she has double element, and I really like nukers with double element. Blunt and Sun. Well, for Sun I have Kaiser, for Blunt I have Leon. So there's that. Her elemental resistance is different, so you can see that she's even weaker to Pierce, but she has resistance to a lot of things. 10 points in all elements. You can look if she OD and block on the first turn, right? Yeah, she will block on the first turn probably. But she doesn't charge her OD gauge. She needs help. Another one that needs the party to be designed around her, like LaBelle. I don't know, maybe Bart. I don't know if Arsenal Ball has good OD generation. Let me check here on JP. But I wanted to get this Goddess. If you get her, she will be useful for a while. It's just not for that long. Chance Ball. On JP, it's different. If no damage is taken, she puts herself into charged stance. On global, it's not like that. Just grants jump, and she doesn't enter a charged stance. Much, much better. Still, she's hard to use. I don't think she's all that good. You Goddess is so much fun. I'm testing her right now and she can do really good damage. I saw a video on Discord, yeah. You can give her S2 to her counter style, who will get OD faster. Oh yeah. Does the second style, I mean the counter style gets good overdrive gauge? I don't remember. Well, she'll get more attacked anyway. She has taunt or not. Don't remember if she has taunt. But her future style benefits a lot from this one as well, Neoflux. You summoned thinking about her newest style on GP, right? I said something nice about Goddess. Ah, scenes here. Is this the right place? Maybe. Are you pulling for Goddess? Of course. Let me check her counter style. Don't remember much about her counter style. No, she doesn't taunt. She doesn't taunt, man. Yeah, now we have Julian as well and Human Male. But if you want to have some fun, you can. You got Enya. You like Enya as well, right? Target stance is stuck outside of Gustavo. Let's paint. Yeah. Counter style is the only one you don't have. But she's much better, yes, in global. Because you can still use Beach Ball Star. And then she will use Jump. If she doesn't get hit, that is. But yeah. I won't be pulling for her. Now that I read it, all of her skills, and I read it Orletis as well, I just won't be pulling for these characters. I stop it and I'm happy. Counter style has better BP generation for a week anyway. Yes, especially if she attacks twice, right? So I guess that's it, guys. Did we discuss everything? Anyone has any doubt? Any question? I would just start to save gems. Goddess seems good only for a fight like Firebringer with low attacks. Small number of attacks, yes. Can be good for inheritance, no. Next Goddess will benefit from this inheritance, from my understanding. She has overdrive nuke. So you get another overdrive attack. She already gets 2 attacks on overdrive, and she will get then another one. But I don't know. At this point, I don't think I'll be using Goddess too much. Chirenian never got Goddess to drop. Oh well. So you have to choose between Goddess and the other. Orlette. Oh really? I only got... Ooh. I only got Matcha in my pools. I had to get Judy on my 16th pool. So I pitched Leon with 16,000 coins. Oh, you got Orlette to drop. That's nice. Not as bad. So what do you guys think about the banner awards? I believe Leon banner deserves a Silver Plus award because Judy and Leon are very useful. Although Matcha is a specialist, I would say that I still have to give the same value for Enya overall because Enya is more important than both Judy and Leon. But here we have one character that is really worked, while in this other one I believe that all 3 are really worked. Both Silver Plus makes sense to me. It will depend on what you want. Even if Enya's other banner mates are niche. Yeah, that's what I believe as well. I do believe that Leon mates are better than Enya's mates. Goddess also has the least defense up. That helps a little, but she needs to trigger the no damage turn. You have to skip Match and not enough gens to keep going for her. Got Chuji and Leon 6. It's okay. Don't need everyone. If you like, you should not grade the banners anymore. It feels like all banners are bronze or silver now. People will always ask, copy. When was the last time you gave a gold? Good question. December. Chirei was gold. Joe was gold, I guess. Was gold. Was Joe gold? Chirei was gold. Or not. It was not that long ago. You know I have very bad memory, copy. I think the most important thing is to know which are the best characters and when you should stop. But right now, the game is in a different design. Back then, we had way too many characters that were just essentially bad, non-useful on hard challenge. And now, many of them are. I think it was ScherBR. ScherBR was the last. One second, guys. We have a lot of good styles, even if they are niche. We do. I don't remember if Joe Banner was gold. Not sure. I think it was ScherBR. Is this new matcha any good for Kihachi and Greater Combo? No. It's good for Creator, but not for Kihachi. She decreases skill damage. Kihachi is skill based. You have a lot of good styles, even if they are niche. I think right now it's about that. We always have useful units in all banners. It's really easy to have grade on each banner. Yeah, sadly, my friend is not available as much anymore. Gongaga. All because of Gongaga. You know who I'm talking about, right? SaGa. So I will need to make it alone. But we'll see about that later. Creator is also skill based. Oh yeah, Creator is skill based. Alright. I always forget about that. Goddess will be good with Kihachi and Creator to make some weak enemies. To nuke some weak enemies. Yeah, you're right. Especially if you have Creator with his underrated effect. Oh my gosh, thank you. I was going to pull for her matcha lifesaver. Ah, so you will not be pulling anymore, or will you? She's still good, but not for skill-based characters. But to be honest, something that we forget is that she would decrease skill damage by 25%, right? 25% is not that much. It's like you are losing 25% from passives. If she's decreasing damage from the enemies from skills as well, that's not that terrible. Even more confusing as per boys and marts, but not skill based. Yeah, it's spell based. Wait, God is also skill based, no? Creator is skill based. Goddess is also skill based. Yeah, so she doesn't work well with Goddess. You can still use them together, I guess. Oh, lots of emojis, guys. Thank you. If you can please click the like button, it certainly helps the channel. From now on, I'll be making a video. The next video will be about a short review with all the updates. I have 20 topics to touch. And this video will come in probably, I don't know, 2 hours from now. And then I'll start working on the new record to make videos about everything. And then the full reviews will come probably one by tomorrow and one after tomorrow. Aspirant and Lara and Leonid all use spells. Lara, yeah, she uses spells. Like Gloria, but Gloria is not M arts anyway. But the skill base, the only 3 M arts I know who aren't skill based are Esper, Leonid, Short. Apollo. Ah, you were talking about the Espers that are mages, right? Yeah. Hit that like button. Yes, please do. But many banners got bronze awards. Gold is hard. So, anyone else has any other question? I think I'm happy with my pulls. I will save now. Still waiting for another Romance in SaGa 1 banner. You missed it. Ah, you mean Albert, Dragon Knight, and Adart? Probably later during the month. They needed a good banner to open the celebrations. Was the last good banner Schoolbert? No. I think Charades. It's easier when it's rerun banner because you have so much value out of it. Do we have a new boss on the book? Yes, copy. We have. I'll have to unlock, but we have. So guys, I will be stopping the stream. If anyone wants to support the channel, we have links on the description. It's how we survive via donations. There is a Patreon, PayPal, and Coffee button if you want to help. But as always, the most important thing is to watch the content, comment, and click the like button, as well as we keep growing the channel and reach more people. So thank you all for appearing. I will be releasing one video today, probably not more than one, and tomorrow I'll start releasing the records books information. And this video will be more about a resume of everything about the update, and tomorrow will be a little more focused, okay? Thank you so much for being here. As always, a good start of week for everyone. And I see you later on the next video or next live stream. Goodbye. Thanks for the emojis. Thanks for the wishes. And I see you later.